Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cameron. So today I'm doing another weight loss video, and I probably should have did this video after I did my how to lose 100 pounds video. Yep, that would have made more sense. So if you guys don't know, if this is like your first video watching of mine, then you probably don't know that I've lost over 100 pounds. I'm almost coming up on my 2-year anniversary of when I started my weight loss journey. I'm almost done. I only want to lose 5 more pounds. It's been a journey for sure. It's been highs and lows, and I've been really good and like losing a good amount of weight, and then I just be stagnant. It's a lot. Yeah, it's a journey. So if you want to watch my how to lose weight video, how to lose 100 pounds video, if you want to lose a significant amount of weight, then definitely go check out that video. I think that video is a good video. I dropped gems in that video. That's like a real weight loss video. If you want to lose weight for real, watch that video. If you follow the things that I said in that video, there's no way you can't lose weight. Like literally, like I'll say that. If you watch my video and you implement the things that I said in that video, there's no way you can't lose weight. If I could do it, trust me, I could lose 107 pounds, you could do it too. I'm gonna tell you about 5 things that people do not tell you about losing weight, and especially when people don't tell you about losing a lot of weight, like more than 30 pounds. Is 30 pounds a lot? Yeah, 30 pounds is a lot. 30 pounds is a lot. Before we get into this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know if I post a new video. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first thing that I think a lot of people don't tell you about losing a lot of weight, so many people will comment on your body. Especially if you lose a lot of weight like me, the amount of people, like every other time I see somebody, like it's a lot, someone says something about my body. They'll just make some type of comment about it, whether it's good or bad, whether you think it's good or bad. And it feels good at first, like when you're first starting out on your weight loss journey and people are like,
oh my god, like you look so small,
you're losing weight. And the fact that people notice means that like you're losing like a good amount, because they can tell. You obviously had to have lost more than like 10 pounds if people are noticing. And some of the comments feel good when you first starting out, and people are like, oh my god, like you look so good. And they feel good most of the time. Even now, people will still tell me like, oh my god, you look so good, like I just and it feels good. But sometimes people say things like, you look so skinny. I don't like to be called skinny. She's not skinny. I am not skinny. There's nothing about me that's skinny. And people tell me like, you're so skinny, you're so little. Like I'm not little. I'm little and I'm skinny compared to what I was at first. I'm not actually skinny. If I was skinny, then I would be like 20 pounds lighter. Or like they'll say, oh, you don't need to lose any more weight, just leave it right there, you don't need to lose anything else. I understand if it gets to a point where it's like you would look too skinny, and it's like, okay, like this is your health, like you actually need to stop losing weight. You can get to a point where you lose too much weight and you start to look weird, and I get that, but I don't think I look weird, and I don't think I've lost too much weight. I've evolved. I used to say I want to lose 10 more pounds. Now I'm saying 5, because I'm getting to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of tired of being on a dietary transition. I kind of want to eat some fried food now. It's been 2 years. I think getting to a point where I'm happy with the way I look. I remember I was 200 pounds. My aunt was like, okay, you can lose a little bit more, but stop after that. I'm like, I was 200 pounds. I was still obese. Like, what are we talking about? Stop telling me that I don't need to lose any more weight. Like, worry about you and stop making comments. If it's not, you look great, then I don't want to hear it. So if you lose a lot of weight, people are going to say that. People are going to constantly make comments about your body. Constantly. It'll wear off eventually, I'm sure. Just be prepared for that. If you're a person who wants to lose a lot of weight or is in the process of losing a lot of weight, people are going to make the comments. They're going to come. And some of them feel good, but some of them are just uncalled for and unnecessary. Okay, the second thing that people do not tell you about weight loss is that your boobs will more than likely disappear. And that's probably TMI, so I'm not gonna go too deeply into it. I used to be like a heavy C, light D. Now I'm nowhere near that. I wasn't expecting that. I almost was kind of nervous when I first started, because I felt like, what if I lose weight and my boobs stay the same size? Because I was the girl growing up that never wanted big boobs, because I kind of already had big boobs, because I started wearing a bra when I was like 8 or 9. While the other girls were all flat-chested, I was wearing a training bra in the 3rd, 4th grade. And so I hated that. I never wanted big boobs. Yeah, I just never wanted the big boob look. That's not what I wanted. I started losing weight and my boobs started getting smaller. I was so excited. I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. When I lost more weight, I was like, oh, okay, they kind of are going away. Like, I'm not flat chested, obviously. Yeah, your boobs kind of gonna go away. Depending on how big your boobs were to begin with, if you had like really big boobs, then they're probably not gonna go too far. Again, I was a heavy C light D, so like my boobs weren't that big. Just be prepared for that. If you're a woman trying to lose a significant amount of weight, your boobs. Again, TMI, I know, but your boobs. Be careful about the boobs. They're gonna probably disappear. But it's okay, because I'd rather be itty bitty than humongous. I just don't like the big boob look on me. This is not my thing. Because I feel like when you have bigger boobs, it make you look bigger. I don't know. Even if you have like a small stomach and you have a small frame, if you have like really big boobs, it just makes you look bigger. I just didn't like that look for me. It works for other people, but not me. Again, be wary of your boobs when you're trying to lose weight, if you're losing a lot of weight. So the third thing that people do not tell you about losing a lot of weight is that it's pretty hard to get rid of stomach fat. And they say that you can't really target stomach fat and you can't really target like lower stomach fat. So it makes it losing fat in that area a little bit more difficult. And I've definitely found that to be true. I don't know, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Like the fat from your stomach is just like the last to go. Like everything else will go, but then the stomach fat is just last to go. Some women, when they gain weight, it goes right to their butt. Or when they gain weight, it goes right to their thighs. Or it goes right to their hips. You know, like more flattering places. I'm the type of person that gain weight, it goes right to my stomach. It's very unfortunate. It's just something that I have to deal with. I have to be cautious of that, because knowing that when I gain weight, it doesn't go to a flattering place. It helps me realize, like, okay, I can't eat too much food because this is just gonna go straight to my stomach and it's not gonna be looking too cute. If you completely want to get rid of it, then you have to get like a tummy tuck or something, and you know, don't really have the time to do that. What I've realized about myself in my weight loss journey, like place that like I lose fat in my face like pretty quickly. I lost a lot of fat in my face, a lot in my boobs, a lot in my legs. Yeah, those are the parts that like went pretty quickly. But the stomach, that's being stubborn. If you're trying to lose weight, just know that the stomach fat is gonna be stubborn. If you have like a really big stomach to begin with. Some people don't have like the biggest stomach, but they have like really big thighs. So they have like really big arms. But the arms are really hard to get rid of too. So, but for me, maybe not for everybody, for me, because I don't really go to the gym. I don't lift weights or anything like that. So maybe that's why that's hindering me from having like the best looking arms. So if you're trying to lose a lot of weight, just realize that the stomach fat is, you know, kind of difficult to get rid of. So the fourth thing that no one really tells you about weight loss is that you'll constantly be looking at your body in the mirror. And I just said this in my last video, but like I used to hate looking at myself in the mirror because I did not like the way that I looked. But now it's like you'll just be looking at your body so much just to see like your progress. Okay, is my stomach looking smaller? Are my thighs looking smaller? Like how does everything look? Almost to the point where you get like a little bit of body dysmorphia, because it's like you're noticing everything, you're looking at everything. It's like, oh wait, why does that look like that? Or why does this look like this? Or what is going on? You're just always examining your body and just analyzing it, just checking everything out constantly. You're just always checking to see like how small you've gotten or just how everything is looking. It's always best to look like right when you wake up, because that's when you're the smallest, because we lose weight in our sleep. So your stomach and your body always looks like the smallest and the tightest like right after you get up. That's what I say, like that's the best time to weigh yourself, right when you get up after you use the bathroom. Weigh yourself. That's how much you weigh. Like every time I go to like the mall or something, every time I pass a mirror, I pretty much will look at myself just to see how everything's looking. And you're just always looking at yourself in the mirror to just see any new changes, or just to see things that you need to work on, things that you feel like you might need to fix. But then you have to come to a point where you realize not everything can be fixed. Or if it can, it can only be fixed with like surgery or some cosmetic procedure. And who has the time or the money to be doing that? Well, some things you just gotta accept and get over, but other things you can fix. So just like, yeah, just always looking at myself in the mirror. Always looking at myself in the mirror, which is such like a 180, because I used to hate looking at myself in the mirror. Not hate, that's a strong word. I used to really like not want to look at myself in the mirror. Like I would like avoid looking at myself in mirrors, because I just didn't want to see it. But now I'm like always looking at myself and just always checking myself out. Like just look out for that if you're losing weight. You're just really trying to see like, how close am I to my goal, or how close am I to the weight that I want to be, or how I want my body to look, how close am I? So you're just always looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay, so number 5, the last thing that I think no one really tells you about losing weight, about losing a significant amount of weight, is that it's just the newfound self-acceptance that you're gonna feel about yourself and your body. Once you get to a point where you feel like you're starting to like how you look and you're starting to like how your body looks, it makes you feel so good about yourself, and it makes you feel so proud of yourself. Just think to yourself like, wow, I really did that. all by myself. I did that. And it just makes you feel so much like joy and so much like admiration for yourself. Like, wow, I achieved this. No one helped me, like all by myself. It's like a feat. Losing weight is not an easy task. You're trying to lose 30 plus pounds, like, and if you did it, if you actually did it and you actually stuck to it and you didn't revert back, that's amazing. That's a blessing. It's not easy. And like, if you didn't do surgery, if you didn't like have like a personal trainer, and I'm not knocking people who have surgery or have a personal trainer, like do whatever you need to do to feel beautiful, but if you didn't have those things because you couldn't afford it and you just did it completely 100% by yourself and you were able to do it 30 plus pounds, it's such like a confidence boost to me. Once you do something like that, it just makes you feel like you can achieve anything. Like, especially when you lose like a lot, you just feel like so good and like, wow, it feels like you can just do anything you set your mind to. You can achieve any goal that you want in life because you knew that you could do this. And if you could achieve this, something that's not easy at all, something that's not simple or just it's not something that just anybody could do. Well, anybody could do it if they really wanted to, but most people don't do it because they don't put forth enough effort. The fact that you did put enough effort and you did work so hard to achieve this and you were actually able to do it, it just brings this self-acceptance to yourself. It makes you appreciate yourself and appreciate your body that much more, because like my body was really able to do this. I thought for so long that I couldn't, but I did. Like, it's one of the most amazing feelings ever. Yes, I feel like no one tells you about that. It's like once you lose the weight and once you get pretty much to your goal, you just feel so good about yourself and you just feel so much better about your body, so much better. I don't feel like I need to like hide or behind like baggy shirts. Like, I want to wear all the tight clothes. This newfound self-acceptance, this newfound like confidence you feel within yourself, like people don't tell you about that. It's a really great feeling. Okay, so that's the end of my video. Those are the 5 things that no one really tells you about losing weight. Let me know down below if you want me to do a part 2, or you can tell me down below if there's other things that you found out about losing weight that nobody really told you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and turn on post notifications so you know if I ever post a new video. And make sure to follow me on Instagram at Cameron_Martin_. I love you so much. You've made it to the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.